So what are we doing wrong on NBA 2K23? The 2K community is in an uproar about steals. If you're watching this video right now, please sound off in the comments section. Do you think steals should be nerfed? I have two players. One of them is a point guard, the other one is a lockdown. And when I run with my point guard, it sure is difficult to play against those lockdowns. But I gotta tell you, I am not out there getting the ball ripped. And considering the idea that I'm not your ideal point guard is just not my role. Why is it that I'm not getting stripped out there? Let's take some things into consideration. Playmakers and primary ball handlers don't have nearly as many badges at their disposal as they used to. In NBA 2K22, primary ball handlers had damn near the world in their hands. But NBA 2K23 is thankfully a very different game than NBA 2K22. So what can we do different? If you guys have ideas, let me know in the comment section. I want to share some of my thoughts on what you guys can maybe do differently out there. And one of those things is just not we forgetting something, y'all. Stamina is your most valuable commodity on NBA 2K23. And running against those lockdown builds out there, your stamina is draining very quickly. When your stamina drains, that makes it that much easier for those lockdowns to pick the ball. I've been watching a lot of gameplay from point guards and watching how they execute the offense against like elite type of defense. And I noticed that a lot of primary ball handlers are using like size up escapes to help create space and get a good opening for a shot or a drive. We gotta monitor how we use our turbo. We're not gonna just blow by defenders in NBA 2K23. The primary goal is to just kind of take it easy at the point guard position. It's a much slower paced game. It's a high IQ game. This is why a lot of you hummus bummuses out there are complaining about steals getting nerfed. You goofies want to dribble in front of a lockdown knowing that your bar is depleting, your stamina bar is damn near blinking, and you're still out there trying to dribble knowing that your animations are going to be much slower than they were when you made it past the half court line. I recommend going into the lab, getting some really good size up escape animations to help you misdirect the defender that's in front of you, slowing down your game and increasing your passing IQ. I said this once before and I'll say it again. Your teammates are an extension of you as the primary point guard. When your teammates score, you can consider it a bucket that you score. You just gotta kind of reevaluate your approach on NBA 2K23. The goal in 2K23 is not for you to score like we've normally seen in previous versions of the game, but the goal is for the team to score. And I know some of this stuff may sound cliche, but you're gonna be very frustrated going up against these lockdowns, trying your best to score. We've seen it out there. We're in the rec center every single day. And these goofballs out there will drain their stamina completely. And they still try and take a shot, even though I've told you guys that when you try and take a shot on a low stamina bar, your shot timing is gonna decrease by nearly 80%. So you're definitely gonna shoot a brick up if you're shooting on a low stamina bar. Now let's switch the roles. I also have a lockdown build out there. And running as the primary on-ball lock, I've noticed that there's not a lot of good point guards on 2K23. I'm running the Menace badge, and I run that badge on Hall of Fame. And as the primary on-ball lock, I'm always on the chest of the ball handler. So that Menace badge is dropping all your offensive abilities down by nearly 4 attributes. So coming from a lockdown's perspective, if you're trying to set up your offense, that offense should be set up before you make it into the half court. Scan for weaknesses in the defense. Call some backdoor cuts, call some fifis, get somebody wrapping around, because in 2K23, you're no longer a one-man show. And if you're trying to be the one-man show in 2K23, it's gonna be called the Big Goofy Show, because that's exactly how you're gonna look out there. Get your teammates involved. And I'm not discrediting your complaints running point guard, but I'm just saying you have to reevaluate how you look at 2K23, because a lot of players are just thinking, hey, it's an arcade game, I want to go out there and have fun, I put all these attributes into my playmaking, I want to dribble the rock. And I get that, trust me, but as the primary on-ball lock, I've noticed that I'm able to contain these primary ball handlers very easily. So 2K23 is no longer about position IQ, but overall team IQ. In previous versions of 2K, we had lights out shooters, we had crazy Steezo type like dribble gods out there. But I just think in 2K23 is going to be a combination of everything. that makes you an elite player. If you guys want my personal opinion about 2K23 and whether or not steals need to be nerfed, I hands down say leave the game as it is. I've seen good point guards. There are not a lot of them out there, but I've seen good point guards where me as a lock, I'm unable to get the strip. They have great passing IQ and they run team-oriented type of basketball. That's what wins the game on 2K23. So if you're having trouble out there, take some of these things into consideration. And if I missed something from the lock position to the point guard position, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. How can we make this better? How can we help out some of these point guards who are struggling against locks? And if you're a lockdown out there, let me know your thoughts about point guards crying for steals to get nerfed. The last thing that I personally want to see is steals get nerfed and completely ruin the balance of the game. Point guards, is really time to increase your IQ because these badges are no longer serving as a crutch for your poor gameplay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV because we got a bunch more NBA 2K23 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like, drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.